Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Kathy's Country Goodness. I am on a pre-recorded video for the event Holiday Heroes, sponsored by Christy Sloan and My Artful Adventure. Did I say that right? Yes, My Artful Adventures and the Crafty Bunch. So Facebook's down today. Who knew? Who knew that Facebook could be down, right? So this is what we're doing. I am pre-recording. We only had a half an hour. So when I'm recording, I think I can get a lot done in a half an hour, right? There's not a lot of chit-chatting. Look at how yummy this looks. If you guys can smell it. So this is the orange cranberry loaf. This is supposed to be fast gifts that you might need to make. My idea of it was I always like to cook for fast gifts. Your postman, your UPS guy, your bank teller, your school teachers. I have 2 grandchildren now. I need to get something to, they have special ed school teachers, they have the principal, they have the regular school teachers, they have the, the front desk lady, maybe even the monitor for recess. I mean, I don't know. So we're gonna make 2 things. We're gonna make this orange loaf bread, and we're gonna try something new that I have never made before, which is cranberry butter. So we will see how that works. I think between the 2 gifts, you can give them separately to people. I'm gonna show you how to gift bag it if you want to give both to one person, and even the gift bag is something that I made. So super fast, take what you want, don't make your own gift bag, buy cranberry loaves and use the gift bag. But anyways, it should be fun. And Chrissy, thank you so much for having me on your event today, and let's get cooking. So I already have it pre-made, right? Because we only had a half an hour. And the loaf is for 1 loaf, which is like I don't know, I want to say 9x4 loaf pan. But if you make them into smaller, you get 3, right? So we're going to do smaller for 3. And I was going to pre-make a bow to go on this, and I totally forgot the bow because I have the package bag. But if you just want to give this just like this to a teacher, make a bow to go on top. You could, they could buy a bow and stick it on top. You can make a beautiful tag. I made a bag, and I'm going to show you at the end my bag. But I got 28 more minutes to go, so let's get cooking. So cranberry loaf is so easy. You don't need a mixing bowl. I am on this side because I think the KitchenAid is going to work wonders for my butter that I'm going to make. But for this cranberry loaf, it's super easy, and I'm going to give you the ingredients, and I'll post on my page, how I made it. But let's get going. So I hope you guys can all see what I'm doing. I didn't even look to see if you could see me. Yeah, you can see me. I'm not used to being on this side of the kitchen, but I kind of like it. Okay, dry ingredients first. 2 cups of flour. And sometimes I've had a half hour where I've actually been able to make 3 items. So I think we're not going to have any problems doing 2. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2 cups of flour. Okay, I'm just going to put these aside. 1 cup of just plain old white sugar. I gotta tell you guys, so I made this yesterday, and I haven't made this. I make it maybe once every 2 years, not long. But I had a hard time finding the cranberries, and you use fresh cranberries in this recipe. And apparently a lot of grocery stores, big grocery stores, only cover cranberries like the first week before Thanksgiving, and then they said they'll come back the week of Christmas. So I had to go to 3 stores to find cranberries. So if you buying cranberries, this would be good all winter long. Buy an extra bag and throw them in your freezer. Just the tip of the day. Okay, so to this recipe takes both baking soda and baking powder. Okay, so it's going to be 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Let's get that in there. I'm just going to do 3 half teaspoons. That'll work. All right. And then only a half a teaspoon of the baking soda. And then 1 teaspoon, you guessed it, 1 teaspoon of the salt. Okay. So normally this time I would ask you guys, what's the weather like where you live? Right? I gotta tell you, my grandchildren are troopers. It has been 19 degrees every morning this week when we leave to go to school. And you know what? They don't ever complain. I gotta go get my whisk. Where is it? I think it's over here. No. Maybe it's, oh, here it is. Okay. My whisk. All right, so we're gonna whisk this up. Okay, so to this, we are gonna add some orange zest. And don't leave this part out, you guys. It makes the bread. Trust me, you need to have your orange zest. Okay. I got started on this one last night, but there's still some good zest on here, so we're just gonna add it. And I'm not measuring. Try to get 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons, if you can. And we're just gonna add them in. And the oils in this zest, you guys, just really makes this bread. Now, because I'm making 3 loaves instead of 1 big loaf, it's not gonna have to cook as long, just so you know. Half an hour, 30 minutes at 350. Was perfect. Moist, really, really perfect. Okay, I'm gonna just get a little bit more of this one. And then I have another orange somewhere. Here we go. Because my recipe for my butter takes orange zest too. So I can't use it all in the one recipe. These are, I think, Valencia oranges. Oh, I love Valencia oranges, but they have a thinner skin to them. So I think you could use any kind of orange though. Okay. So we're gonna put that aside. I'm gonna just put this over here so I'll know where it is. Okay, so we have our orange zest in there. Okay, now you're gonna take 1 egg and you're gonna mix it up and we're gonna add it. Now everything else is gonna be added right into the same bowl. Okay, so we have an egg. We have orange juice. This makes it so good. Orange juice, 3/4 of a cup. I use the non-pulp kind. I don't think it really matters. All right, let's get that stirring. Okay, I think I need to get the whisk out and I need to get something better. This is a little different pre-recording for an event, right? So because Facebook is down, people are doing different things. You might see 2 or 3 of us uploading at the same time. Some people are just waiting for Facebook to come up, but I can't really go live after too much after 2 o'clock in the afternoon anymore. So if I don't get going by 2, I'm not going to get going. Okay, we're going to add to this a 1/2 stick of butter, which is the same as 1/4 of a cup. And you want to melt it in the microwave, or however you melt. I melted this in the microwave. Oh, we're getting a really nice dough here. You don't want to over mix your dough, because it'll become more gluten-y the more you mix it. And then you're apt to end with a tough bread. And nobody wants that. You can just smell this right now. Okay. I'm going to smell it for you. It smells yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, so now we have to still add our cranberries. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. It gets loud. And there's a 1.5 cups of cranberries. Basically, 1 of those 16-ounce bags. I think, did I save the bag? I think I threw the bag away. Oh, here it is. right? That will give you 2 recipes. So you would end up with 6 nice little gifts. All right, let's just blend it though. I have put it in this, my Ninja, because I don't have like a, whatever those things are called, blenders. And I'm just gonna pulse it. Okay, that's it. Chopped up little bite sizes, and we're gonna add it in here. And then we're going to add nuts. Now, nuts is optional. And I do have my cutting board out here for my next recipe, but I think I'm going to try. Hopefully I won't ruin it. What's going to happen? Not have nuts? Okay, that can happen. If I ruin it, we might not have nuts, but let's just try. I've never crushed nuts in this Ninja before. It calls for 1/2 cup of crushed nuts. Now, there's a difference. The recipe that I got off on cooks.com, there's lots and lots of orange cranberry loaf recipes. There's a difference between a cup of crushed nuts or chopped nuts as opposed to 1/2 cup of nuts chopped, right? This recipe called for 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. For cranberries, it called for 1/2 cup of cranberries chopped. You get what I'm saying? So, but I'm not measuring. I'm just, because there's not a whole lot in here. There's 8-ounce bag, so I'm just going to pour some in. I might as well just pour the rest of them in there. Okay, and then we're going to try chopping it. I think if I just stick it through the pulse, it'll work. Let's see. Oh, well, yeah, kind of came out buttery, but I think it'll be fine. All right. Oh, not buttery. Oh, it's just chopped. Like, it would be perfect for, like, on top of a sundae. That's how small it is. Really, really chopped him. That Ninja is powerful stuff, I tell you. Okay. Now, we're just going to take it and kind of fold it all in. Get it all incorporated really good. And that's it. So now I have my handy dandy ice cream scooper. Now it takes 4 of these scoops. We'll make 3. 3, here we go. Oh, you know what you gotta do first though? Spray it with ham. And I'm looking at the time. I think I'm gonna have enough time to do both. Like I said though, I've never made the butter before, so who knows. Okay, 1. I think this is an important step. Okay, 4 scoops. So I know that because I made these last night, right? So I started off with 3 and then there was enough for 4. So 4 scoops, 1, 2, 3, 4. They look like that. And then you kind of just shake them until they'll settle in the oven, but that's what I do. I just kind of shake it. And then I'm going to put them on, let me show you, a cookie sheet. And these are going to go in the oven at 350 for 35 minutes. Let's just get the other 2. And then if there's any left, like, you know, maybe I added more nuts to this one or whatever, I'll just, you know, try to equal it out. Because it does, for some reason, look like it's more. Okay, So I still have quite a bit left. So let's just do 1 scoop in each one. All right. Okay, I'm looking at the time. Do I have time? No. I will bake these when I get home from picking my kids up from school. But 30 minutes at 350. Put like your, knife through it. Make sure it comes out clean. But remember too, that when it sits and cools, it's going to continue to bake, right? Just like chocolate chip cookies do. Okay, so that's it. That is going to be gift number 1. It makes 3. All right, now for gift number 2, we need a mixer bowl. And I meant to, let me see, I meant to get this all hooked up before. I haven't used this mixer bowl in a long time. I'm gonna be able to do it. There we go. There we go. Mixer bowl's in. What? Okay. I'm gonna get a knife and we're gonna cut up the butter. Okay, you want for this recipe, we're gonna do this for the first time together, guys. 1 stick of butter. No, 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup, 2 sticks. Okay, and I'm just going to make little slices in this because it's pretty soft. I have taken this butter out of the freezer, and so, like this morning. I would not recommend starting off, I don't think, not ever doing this before, but I wouldn't start off with frozen butter. And my butter has salt in it, but I'm still going to add the 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so we have this in our mixing bowl. Okay. Now, this is 4 ounces of honey that I picked up at Craft Fair this year. But we only need half of it. We need 1/4 of a cup of honey. So I'm just going to eyeball it and try to get it down right about there. And I didn't even think, is it going to run out? Hopefully it won't be too thick that it won't do its thing. Yeah, you can see me. That's going to give this sweetness. And, because we're using we're using craisins. Okay. I think that if I need to put in more, I'm going to let that sit. I need to put in more, I will put in more. But I think maybe a little bit. I think it's one of those things that it might not really matter, kind of like sugar. In baking, sugar matters because it adds water to the food. But we're not baking this butter. Okay, honey can be messy. Okay, now to that, we are going to start zesting more orange in here. And then I think our last ingredient is just the salt. And then I'm excited to show you how I'm going to put this together. Okay. This recipe only calls for a teaspoon of this orange zest and the salt. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Do I have 1/8 of a teaspoon? You know what? I don't even have 1/8 of a teaspoon. Oh, where's this little guy? 1/8 of a teaspoon. I got it. I'm going to do it over the sink because last thing I want is it to be too salty, especially because I'm using salt with the butter. So there you go. All right, now let's mix it up and see how it turns out. I have cute little containers. Oh, can't forget, you know what? I forgot. The cranberries. Okay, where's my cranberries? Cranberries. Here they are. All right. 1/3 of a cup of chopped cranberries. And these are not chopped. So let's get my little chopping board. I'm going to flip it because I've got walnuts on here from last night. Okay. So there we go. We're going to chop our cranberries. And it calls for 1/3 of a cup chopped cranberries. I might just use 1/2 of a cup or just shy of 1/2 because that's what I have. And I don't want to dirty any more cups or walk around because I've got 9 minutes left. Doing good. I hope you guys take the time to watch everybody who posts on the Crafty Bunch today. Probably we're also going to be on, I don't know. I want to say My Artful Adventures, but she's hosting, Christy Sloan. I think it's just going to be posted in the Crafty Bunch. And we'll all get on there, but shoot, when Facebook does that, right? I try to comment on people. I try to post things. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload this video. I did make a comment. Somebody had posted something and I was able to comment, and I commented, well, I think I might have to find a new platform to go live on, which I do have others, but this was an event, so I wanted to stick to it. And platform and Facebook rejected because I said the name of the platform. I think I did. I don't know if I said the name of the platform or not. But I just said we should have, another platform so that we can go live. And I think it came up with a message that I was going against Facebook standards. And then I made a different comment to see if it was just the comment or if it was what I commented. And it took the other comment just fine, but it would not take the one about the different platform. I thought was funny. Okay, I'm going to taste this and see how it tastes. Because I have not ever had this before. Okay, let's do it. I think this would be really good on the cranberry bread. Very good. All right, I want to give you a couple options. I am using these little 4-ounce jelly jars, but I was at the Dollar Tree. I think it's in here. No. I thought I had it up in there. Well, they have these little boots. They're like 4 ounces and they're like little cowboy boots with a lid, and I thought those would be really cute too. Not quite sure what I did with it, but let's take a scooper and get my scooper. Okay, and we're going to scoop it in this little jar. And I think it was gonna just probably make 2. Because I used a cup of butter. I mean, I don't know. There is some cranberries in here. For the sake of time, well, let's see. Okay, so I have it in here, and then we're just gonna, I don't know. I think I can get some more. Okay, let me get a paper towel. My fingers are greasy and so is this. All right. So we have the cranberry butter and we have the cranberry loaf. If you didn't see it in the beginning, I'll show it to you again. I'm gonna make 3 more. They're ready to go in the oven, but I'm just gonna wait. So, oh, you guys, the two together are so good. Okay, now, doing good. I got a few more minutes. Okay, so now I have made these little, you can buy these bags at Hobby Lobby. I can't remember if you get like 6. They come together all like, you know, and they're in the paper section and they're just plain brown bags. But I took a print of Santa and I decoupaged on here. You can use regular glue, water down your glue, but you don't have to. And that's decoupage. You don't have to have the decoupage brand, you know, it does work. So this is, I wanted to show you kind of how the easiest way, you guys probably have your own way, but this is how I will do a gift bag because it's just easy. It's really easy. So I'm going to take the cranberry bread and I'm going to put it in. This is if you're going to give both to one person. I think I'm going to do that. I mean, I like the idea of the cranberry butter, but it just kind of doesn't seem like enough, you know? So I am going to give it away with the cranberry bread. So here's the bread, and then here's the cranberry butter. I don't want to get anything dirty. Okay, so now you have your bag, right? Okay, so now I'm hoping looks like I might only have 2 here, and I can't run down and get any more. 3 pieces of tissue paper is ideal. Okay, take it and fold it in half, and then take it in the middle and crunch it like that. Okay, and then you're gonna kind of open it up, and this makes a really good filler. So normally I would put 3 in the bag, but I only have 2, and I think it's gonna be just fine. Yeah, and you fold it, grab the middle, and flip it. Okay, now if you want, this is just, what did I get this at? Michael's, I think? Or I'm not sure. It was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And then I'm just going to take it. That way, nothing hopefully will fall out when my grandkids take it to their teacher. Simple. You guys, I hit it just under 30 minutes. Now, normally I don't do videos, but I might do some more videos because this is kind of fun. Thank you, Christy Sloan, from my Artful Adventures. And thank you, the Crafty Bunch, for both of you hosting this event. Sorry Facebook wasn't being nice today, but that's okay. We're going to do our videos, or we're going to try to go live, and we will get them all posted on the page. And I hope you guys stick around and come back and look at the Crafty Bunch and see what everybody else has. It is all about a half an hour making simple gifts that are beautiful and thoughtful for your friends and family, that are simple, fast, simple and fast, last minute even, okay? So we're here to be your holiday hero, and that's what this is all about. I hope you had a good time. Thanks. Have a great day and happy holidays. Bye.